Hello, it's Joe from Mont Marte here again. Today we're going to be painting a fantastic explosion of colour. We're going to be doing this with acrylic paint and we're going to be using palette knives. So let's get into it. Okay, now onto our drawing. Now this is a very simple design to draw up, and we've provided a downloadable PDF for you. But I'm just going to draw it in straight away by hand. Now, number one is we put in our horizon line. Alright, now our horizon line is drawn in. It's time for us to draw in our vase. Now, I'm using this palette as a template, so I just need to find roughly a position I'm happy with. That looks pretty good to me. Alright, now let's put the base on our vase. There we go. Remember, it is an abstract painting, so you can get the ruler on it if you like, but I don't worry too much about it. Now I'm just going to quickly suggest draw in the, where to put the flowers, just to give me a rough indication of approximately where I want them to be. Alright, that's essentially done. You wouldn't even need to draw in those flowers if you didn't really want to. But let's get some paint on this canvas. Alright, now we're using the 12 pack in the acrylic paint. I love this stuff, it's so buttery and smooth. And the range of colours is a really good starting point. So we're just going to squeeze a bit of this around the whole palette and use the whole tube. Alright? Now this is really easy. You just lay them out as they come out of the box, and that's a really logical order because it's from light to dark and it's a subtle change of hues. Okay, now this really couldn't be any more simple. This is just a little bit of blue lake and a bit of water. So just dampen our brush. Okay, and we just whack that on there. The painting's starting to come alive now. Alright, so I'll dip a little bit of water in here and a little bit of sienna, a little bit of yellow, and a little bit of crimson. Okay, and just paint this in. So you want it fairly thin. Okay, with our vase, we won't be using a paintbrush. We shall be using palette knives. Now, I'm using the palette knife set. This comes with 6 palette knives in a handy travel case. So pick one of the palette knives to use and let's start applying this colour. Alright, now this is always a really fun part, and I'm just putting pure raw colours on. So we'll start with white. That is just beautiful. This is so smooth and buttery. Okay, now a dark blue. And I'm putting this on the other side because remember that our vase is spherical. So to make it look round, we need to try a bit of a subtle blend. Now this is abstract, so we don't need to be too crazy about it, but you still want to get the blend relatively good. Alright, now I've made a little bit of a boo-boo with my palette knife here. So I'm just going to remove the colour off here, just dampen a brush and just remove that blue. Alright, now into this middle part, we're going to paint in some light blue to give our illusion of the round vase. And there's something really free about applying it with this palette knife. Alright, now we're just going to put a little highlight in now. Alright, onto the base now. And we're going to do this with a paintbrush. So we just need to put a nice line of paint across there. Alright, now our first step in doing the flowers is to block in the middle tone here, and then again there's no rules. So let's get into it.
We start from the middle area of our flowers and paint in a darkish green. Use the tip of your palette knife to scratch in bits here and there to suggest flower stems. Whatever colour you feel will look good. It's a bit like being a florist, but we can change the colour of our flowers to suit our arrangement.
Alright, now that's looking pretty good. We're still going to keep working on it, but let's grab our brush, and I'm using the chisel here. And we're just going to put some interesting lines here. Now once we're happy with that, we just have to slap this paint on. And I literally do this. Oh, look at that. Alright, now we're just going to put a bit of a shadow in to show that the light's coming from this angle. You can see it's white there. So I'm just going to draw that in there, and I'm going to mix up a colour with a bit of white and a bit of blue. Make a bit of grey here, I think. Alright, I'm putting on my messy jacket now, because we're going to apply another layer of colour. This will be less controlled. Alright, so until next time, keep on painting.